Now, the impact of the ongoing war between Israel and Hamas, it can be felt beyond the borders of the region as well. 2 Swedish nationals have been shot dead and a third person was injured in Brussels in an attack which prosecutors are treating as terrorism. Brussels is on its highest terror alert as the gunman who appeared to have an assault rifle remains at large. In Europe, Belgium's Euro 2024 qualifier against Sweden was suspended at half-time and then it was subsequently abandoned because of this terror attack.
We had no information apart from the fact that there had been an attack at Isère. Then suddenly everyone started shouting and the policeman, the steward, told us to go into the stadium. But we locked ourselves in the refrigerators because that's where I was working. And we stayed there for 15 minutes or so, and then the policeman made us run to the stadium to protect us with others.
Now, the incident comes just a day after a 6-year-old Palestinian-American boy was stabbed to death in Chicago. Prosecutors in Belgium are investigating whether the Brussels attack was motivated by the Chicago incident and whether it was a revenge attack.
It's not so funny, of course. We know that it's 2 Swedish people who have been killed, but we don't know how and we don't know why. I can't say any more. We're just waiting for more information.
We don't know why.
Now, there have been 2 attacks within 24 hours and they have been motivated by the Israel-Hamas war. The European Union leaders are now scheduled to hold an emergency summit on Tuesday, as concern mounts that the war between Israel and the Palestinian militant group Hamas could fuel intercommunal tensions in Europe and even bring more refugees in search of sanctuary.
We must address all these urgent challenges together, in unity, in line with the treaties and with our fundamental values. Again, our unity is our strength. Today, the European Council agreed on a common statement that sets our common position and establishes a clear and unified course of action.
Meanwhile, Belgium is not the only one facing a hate crime attack in Europe. Over the last week, France had ordered a ban on pro-Palestinian demonstrations and a number of anti-Semitic acts which have risen as well. In Paris, the Louvre Museum, the Palace of Versailles evacuated visitors and staff after receiving bomb threats over the weekend. And the French government started deploying 7,000 troops to increase security around the country following a fatal school stabbing by a suspected Islamic extremist. Then Germany has also ramped up security to protect its Jewish communities. Berlin, on the other hand, has offered military help to Israel and promised to crack down on support for Hamas at home. Now, following the attack in Belgium, several metro stations in Brussels were shut down, at least temporarily. Now, the president of the European Commission, which is based in Brussels, was quick to condemn the attack and offer support as well. French President Emmanuel Macron said Europe was shaken by an Islamist attack in Brussels. France's Interior Minister had earlier given instructions to strengthen border controls with Belgium. Belgium, alongside France, had already been the target of an attack claimed by IS extremists in March 2016, and in that attack, 32 people died.